Hi guys, it's me, Tamara Mascara, and today I am here to show you some nude illusion. So I went on and asked my Facebook community what they wanted to see me doing makeup-wise, and so now I have a few wishes to fulfill, and one of those wishes is coming from another YouTuber. Her name is Vickylash, and I already did a video together with her, which was great fun. And she asked me to do a nude illusion, just lashes and basically nothing else. So I will try to fulfill her wish and do a drag look with basically nothing visible. Okay, so to me, nude illusion means I'm going to put as little as possible on my skin, and I really want my skin to look like skin and not like foundation and acrylic paint sticks and stuff packed on it. So I think the preparation is key, and I drank lots of water yesterday evening and I drank lots of water in the morning. I did a face mask in the morning, and I also did a little bit of a peeling, not too much, because if you peel your skin too extremely, sometimes makeup doesn't really hold on or holds on to your skin anymore. So the other thing that you can do is prime with primers and try to conceal huge pores and other things that you don't want to see in your finished look. So what I'm using today is the Catrice Prime and Fine primer, and I used this several times before, and I think it's a very good primer and it makes your skin look kind of softened. Okay, the second product I'm using is MAC's Strobe Cream. So MAC's Strobe Cream is a really amazing product if you don't want anybody to see that you have something on your face. I'm not using the strobe cream all over my face. I use it like I would use a highlighter, kind of. So I dab it on with my ring finger on those areas that should catch some light, and I think if you are going out into sunlight with this look, it's going to be amazing and light reflecting and just giving you glow and dewy skin. I have no idea how I will conceal the shadow that my beard grow is leaving, although I'm freshly shaved. I'm still having, little, discolorations going on because there's hair under my skin. I'm really sorry, Vickylash. But I will try to conceal this with something a little bit heavier later. To work the strobe cream in a little bit more and to make it seamlessly blended, I'm using the Nire brush that is called Flat Top Kabuki brush, and by just buffing in the strobe cream, I want it to be even more in the skin and even more invisible. Alright, and now we are getting to the point where I really want a little bit of coverage happening. So I'm using number 4, number 6, and number 7 of NYX Cosmetics HD Concealer, which I really adore, and I'm using 3 different shades to softly and really on a very low and I'm using 3 different shades because I want to start contouring my face on a very low level, so I don't want a lot of contrast between the colors. I just want it to be really flawless and kind of invisible but still there. Does that make sense? Yes. So I'm starting with the tiniest amount of the color number 4, and I just press it on under my eyes. And by using Real Techniques brush number 101, I'm just softly blending it in to my lower eyelid. And with the shade number 6, I get a better connection to my natural skin tone. And I gently buff it in with my NUDE flat top kabuki brush. With the color number 6, that is basically as close to my skin tone as it gets, I'm just covering like everything that I can see that is a little bit, that wants to be covered. And very, very softly, I'm buffing it in. I'm not using a lot of pressure doing that. I just gently buff the product into my skin. If I would use too much pressure, I would basically just wipe it away and not get any coverage. I'm trying to cover up anything that is left of my beard in the softest way that is possible. So I just applied concealer in the color 6 and now I just softly buff it into the skin, and I'm trying to really get rid of any visible beard hair, but that's the hardest part actually. Alright, so this is why it's called Nude Illusion and not like really no makeup. So for anybody who is also doing drag, you know the struggle about beard and makeup. So it's a constant fight between shaving, not shaving, having good skin, having bad skin because of shaving. Alright, so now I'm using the darkest color, number 7, to give my face a little bit of a cream contour. And I'm just blending that contouring in with the same brush. I do this because the base color is still in the brush, so it will come out softer and just blend easier. This is what I feel about it. Just for the nose contouring, I'm using my Kiko contouring brush. I think it's just the right size to do nose contouring without getting too strong lines. I blend the nose contouring into the beginning of my eyebrow. Like that, I feel like I get a more natural shape. And it just, you see how it just contours the start of my eyebrow and connects it with the nose contour. So I'm blending out the nose contour with the main foundation brush, just on the sides, and just to get it even more blended and even deeper into the skin. Alright, even though it's a nude illusion look, we want to create some eyebrows because my natural eyebrows are, well, we don't really need to mention my natural eyebrows, right? So I'm filling out my missing eyebrows with some Kryolan camouflage cream in the color D9. And to finish off the brow, I'm using the Make Me Brow Eyebrow Mascara by Essence. And I just carefully swipe this over my natural eyebrow hair. So for the Nude Illusion eyeshadows, I'm using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going in first with the shade Tempera. So I simply apply this eyeshadow all over the entire eyelid. And with the exact same brush, I'm going in with the shade Warm Taupe. And I just dip the brush into the shadow once or twice, and I'm blending this littlest bit of product out until there is nothing left to blend anymore. And I'm really blending it into my natural crease, just to give a little bit of definition and a little bit of shaping to the eye. For the lower eyelid, I'm going in with NYX Cosmetics Wonder Pencil in the color Medium. And this pencil is amazing, especially if you went out and had a blast with your friends partying and you've got something to do on the next day. Apply this Wonder Pencil on your waterline and you look like you have never done anything. I'm going over my entire face, but especially over my T-zone with some setting powder. I'm using it very minimalistically because usually I bake my entire face, but in this case I want my skin to be a little bit more dewy, or a lot more dewy actually, so I'm using a little bit of powder on the areas that need powderation for the foundation of the situation. I'm using the Erase Contour and Highlight Brush and the Prime and Fine Contouring Kit by Catrice to give a little bit more intensity to my contouring. By using a soft and angled eyeshadow brush, I'm bringing in the nose contour as subtle as possible but still visible. Okay, I know before I said I don't want to bake my face this time, but I think that the nose contour just needs a little bit of baking. Otherwise it's just fading to the sides and there is no border of light. So I'm just softly baking my nose contour on the sides. Okay, I'm going in with one of the most important products for a nudish kind of look. So this is bronzing powder. I'm using MAC's bronzing powder. It's just a normal bronzer. So instead of using it with a small brush that just gives you definition and edges, and it kind of contours your face with bronzing powder if you use a small brush, I go in with my big powder brush and I just take a kind of generous amount. I dust off my brush and I just go from the sides all over. And with the same brush but no product in, I dust off the baking powder from my nose and I dust it off to the middle of my nose, to the bridge of my nose. With a touch of MAC's Gingerly Blush, I'm just giving my cheeks a little bit of pinkishness. And with the smallest amount of product, I just swipe over my nose and over my upper lip. This gives you the illusion of like blood circulating under your skin, which makes the makeup sort of disappear. Okay, and to top off my cheekbones and some highlighting areas, I'm using NYX Cosmetics Liquid Illuminator, and it says it's born to glow. I'm applying this liquid illuminator with no pressure at all. I'm just circulating it in with a stipple brush. Okay, I went too far. When you go too far with the highlighter, you just blend it in with your foundation brush and it should be good. Okay, and just to get everything softened and buffed in, I'm going over the entire face with my foundation brush. Again, just to buff everything in another time. But you see how good this mascara is? It's crazy. Alright, and to top the entire thing off, I'm using Individual Lashes by Catrice. So now you can see this eye is with the single eyelashes and this is without, and it makes a huge difference without looking like a whole band of eyelashes. And just by using a little bit of mascara and my little finger, I merge the fake lashes and my real lashes together to get them as subtle as possible. So my lips are without any product right now, just a little bit of moisturizer, and I'm going over my lips with a NYX Cosmetics Lip Lingerie color called Ruffle Trim. And this color is really close to my natural lip color. As you can see, it's just really close. And I just want... oh, what's that? Oh yeah, cool. And I just want to give my lips a kind of a color that isn't really a color and just enhances my natural lip color, whatever. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is instead of covering all imperfections with lots of concealer or lots of foundation, I'm going to just transform them into birthmarks or beauty marks. So I'm going to use my Morphe palette 35 OM and a tiny little brush that is kind of damp, and I'm going in with a medium to dark brown shade and I'm just placing it over the smallest imperfections. Okay guys, so this is the finalized look. My skin is dewy and I'm not even wearing eyeliner or a full set of false eyelashes. I really hope that my friend Vickylash is convinced about my approach to do a nude illusion look, because as a drag queen, I really and honestly have to say I think this is the least amount of makeup that I can put on and still feel like drag-ish, you know what I mean? Because usually in the drag world it's like put it all on, and you know, we don't think about naturality a lot. So I really hope you liked it as much as I did, and if you did, then press subscribe and thumbs up, and also I would really appreciate it if you would follow me on Instagram. See you in my next tutorial.